Lovely, wonderful people. It's happening. UK appeal court to determine if foreign secretary owns British citizen Nnamdi Kanu. Decisive position on his extradition petition. You know that Nnamdi Kanu traveled out of the United Kingdom with his British passport, and in one of the African countries, before he could say Jack Robinson, he found himself in Nigeria, and he feels like he has been abandoned by the country, to which he's a citizen. That's the way he feels, So they said, British government is to look into that and to see if the government, the British High Commission, if really they should have risen up, and this is what they had to say, if really they should have spoken about the ordeal of Nnamdi Kanu. In case you're not aware, he's still very much in custody. And what did he do? They said he's declaring freedom from the Nigerian state. And why is that? Because Buhari's government did not treat the Igbos with equality and fairness. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. UK appeal court to determine if foreign secretary owns British citizen Nnamdi Kanu. Decisive position on his extraordinary rendition. The Court of Appeal in the United Kingdom will on Thursday hear an appeal brought on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu in relation to the Foreign Secretary ongoing refusal to reach a decisive review on whether he has been subjected to extradition rendition. The court will hear Mr. Kanu's family's appeal. The case will set an important precedent on whether the British government has the right to avoid making a decision on whether a British citizen is subjected to fundamental breaches of international law in spite of overwhelming evidence of violation of their rights. A statement issued by Bamadis LLP on Thursday said, Kanu's family are represented by John Halford and Smith Maker of the Avadis LLP together with barrister Christopher Casey and Isabella Kanu, the lawyer of the separationist leader, the indigenous people of Biafra, was on the 19th of June 2021 adopted from the airport in Nairobi, Kenya, and then detained and tortured for about 10 days in Kenya. Kanu was subsequently flown by private plane from Kenya to Nigeria later in June of 2021. Kanu was brought to Nigeria to face trial for treason. He has been detained in solitary confinement at the headquarters of the Department of State Security Services, secret place in Nigeria, in the country's capital, Abuja. Kanu, a British citizen, has requested assistance from the British government, but in the 16 months, the British High Commission officers have been permitted to visit him only on 4 occasions, the statement reads. According to the statement, Kanu's appeal challenged the High Court judgment of Mr. Justice Swift of March the 23rd, 2023, that effectively permits the foreign minister to interfere and make no decision on the circumstances surrounding the torture, detention, and extradition of Nnamdi Kanu. The family is now seeking to understand what exactly is going on. So my lovely, wonderful people, this is exactly what is going on. And you can see that the British government, are particularly being asked on whether what should be the right of a British citizen, even if they are not in the country. Is there some I mean, considering the fact that he traveled with his British citizen to Kenya, and at the end of the day, what happened was that this man was, was just adopted and what have you, and nobody has said anything. Everybody keeps quiet and pretend that all is going well, when you and I know clearly well that things have not gone well in the past couple of months. Over 16 months, somebody has been in custody. And this is really causing a real challenge, because if it was someone else who does not, or who possesses a dual citizenship, or who does not have a dual citizenship, would the matter would have been different? Would the government of the British, would the British government have acted differently? So these are some of the issues being asked upon, and we want to understand what they will have to say in terms of ensuring, okay, that they deliver, on the promise to the people, okay, because it's about time that every single person understand, understand what exactly is going on. We cannot continue with different things over and over again and expect a different result. It doesn't work that way. If you want things done, you have to go ahead and act and work and ensure that you supervise it yourself. So many people will not even bother. They will not even bother. Okay? They will not even bother. They will just leave it, and until you, okay, that has it, puts a sense of importance, nobody really cares. Nobody really sincerely, truly, really cares. So it is what it is. Yes, it is what it is. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can always get all our latest news. Remember, Nigeria belongs to every one of us. And so if we turn a blind eye every time we have an opportunity to make a difference, and we pretend that these things does not happen, you know what you've just done? Oh dear, yes, you've just said the ball costs a rolling, saying, oh, I don't really care, and anyone who does that is not really going very far. You must pay attention to what is going on. You must understand it, and you must ensure that you have, a decisive decision on what you want to do. You can't just sit back there and say, no, it doesn't matter. I don't care. It doesn't, that attitude is very wrong. That singular attitude is not a good one at all. Should not be encouraged, should not be, should not be allowed in a society. Bye for now.